And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Planet Crafter. And a couple different options that popped up quicker than I was expecting it to. I was actually expecting to have a little bit more of an intro before the insect rocket pops up. But that's one of the options. In fact, let's go see what we need for the insect rocket. Got a couple different options on what to work on. And to get done. Oh, I'd have to go get Blazer crystals for that. So I haven't launched that one. Okay, insect rocket, bee larva. Osmi rod, tier 2 mutagen. So the bee larva is the hardest bit for that. Although in theory we are getting decent amount of larva out of these now. So we'll grab that, fly over the next one, grab the 4 out of the next one. Do some processing to our larva. Okay, so uncommon can be made bees. So we've actually got 3 uncommons. We should be able to make 3 bees out of that. We even just, so that's a lower tier butterfly one, so we don't need that one. Oop. That's a lower tier butterfly larva. Rare, galaxite, common. Okay. At some point I might like make a display area for all the larva types. But even then I only need like 1 of each, so we're early on here, we're just going to destroy the ones we don't want. Don't need you. And then I still have enough of things we can make out of the rare tier. This is the rare tier as well. Tier for mutagen, there we go. Next thing to do is get some bees going, right? So the bees are uncommon, mutagen, fertilizer. Uncommon, fertilizer, mutagen. There's our first bee going. Put the commons away for the moment. I need a better place for the phytoplankton. I don't suppose I can. I don't think I can recycle them more. Yeah, no. So things that don't have a recipe to be made, when you put them in the recycler, just spit themselves out. Oh, I'm not sure if the common have a recipe. No, the common do not have a recipe. I know the rares return back into common. Uncommons also don't have a recipe, so I can't accidentally delete them. Or turn them something else. Quite done yet. Oh, and downstairs. Probably want to add a few more rooms. Under the lower bit of the staircase. I'm looking for titanium. Looking for that. And then, can I do a door? Got more titanium. I think I'm actually out of titanium. I'd like you to demand titanium. So if there's any titanium in the network, the bots will bring it to you. And you're my aluminum one, so demand aluminum. So the bots will bring stuff to you. We'll actually do supply all on there. I'll filter the chest out. Whoops. Maybe shouldn't have done that, because that's also set to take all my fabric. Oh, yeah, too late to stop that. There goes the trade rocket with all of our fabric. Yeah, that's fine. I can make more. So, remove the supply here. I'm going to tell you to quickly make fabric. So we can work through the silk, so we can move the silk generator. Did I have you set to pull something? You were set to pull silicon. Okay, let's move you downstairs. And then we'll set you back up to demand silicon. At some point we're going to get the tier 3 mines, and we're going to set it up so that the tier 3 mines supply the ores. So we're just going to have like a chest of each. We want to move you at some point. Where to is a difficult question. And that one probably wants to be moved too, but... When you're set up to demand, yeah, iron. Okay. You're done. Next one in. Need 3 to send off that rocket. Thinking about that does mean I probably want the other stuff besides for the rocket. Okay. And then I think that's a tier 3 mutagen I need, which I can make out of the tier 4 we don't need. Oh, no, that was a tier 2. I can make the tier 2 anyway. That's easy enough to do. With the honey. Go pull some honey out of the field. Make some high quality food while we're at it. Inventory's full. Make the high quality food first. We can grab the last bit of honey. And mutagen. So now we just need one more bee in addition to what we're currently making. Get that first rocket away. Thinking about it, I would like to make that door. The door is going to require iron, titanium, silicon. And I'm out of both silicon and titanium. I'll have to go scour the surface for them. They're both pretty common on the surface. They're the common tier 1 ores. I just haven't automated the botnet yet to pull them. Okay, so we've found titanium. That was easy enough. Now it's for the slightly harder silicon. Silicon's a little bit harder in my mind because it sometimes looks like it's iron. There we go. And then we now have a convenient entrance from this side. Great. Let's get our rocket launch so I can get a bunch of stuff in my inventory. As we slowly rearrange the base to be more conducive to having more stuff. Okay. And away goes the bee rocket. Okay, disassemble those. I didn't have enough space for that, apparently. Machine. Actually, this is on the biomass screen. So, one. Basically, just moving it upstairs. That's what I'm doing. Oh, the world's glowing blue. Answers, we probably have some sort of zeolite asteroid in. Yeah, it's probably a zeolite drop. Educated guess about the blue glow. Could it be the blue rock falling from the sky? Oh, that's zeolite. What's the blue one called? Osmium. It's the osmium fall. Osmium and sulfur. More sulfur, really, than osmium. I'm super interested in it. Again, with its 2-2 mine product, we've got mines set up for both of these. So I shouldn't really be paying too much attention to them falling from the sky. I should probably make one chest that is just the I have random stuff, please sort it for me chest. Somewhere. I haven't decided where that somewhere is going to be yet. Okay. I need more titanium. I'm going to build a couple more rooms. For that I need titanium and such. There's some titanium. Got the iron in the network, but don't have a lot of everything else. Very basic. Can I get a lump or two of silicon? Or actually, what do I need for... The big one is iron. Okay, so I don't need any silicon for the one. That'll work. Need it for the door, but I built the door. The door has been built. Okay, so that's our rocket returning. Iron's upstairs. Super alloys upstairs as well. Oh. Okay. Grab 2 of those, run upstairs. This is over the top of the previous staircase. So I'm just gonna put a small living compartment. Oh, I need more iron than that. Oops. Okay, let's grab a little bit more iron so I can build some chests. Okay, let's have this first chest be the I don't know what I want, don't know where I want this stuff. Please sort it for me. For the bots. So this is not going to be a chest that we ask for anything to be brought to, but rather going to end up as a drop everything in the network chest. And I think should be sortable. So for example, we're going to do, this is the supply everything. And for example, I don't need all the titanium right now, so I'm going to just put that in the network, put that in the network, and the bots should come and find and put those away. Oh, I will have this one be the place which we have circuit boards taken to. Where's circuit board? There they are. Mostly trying to put my life-related stuff in here, so I know where to go looking for it. Should pick the seeds out, though. Yeah, take the seeds out. Okay, we'll go make another chest upstairs. Now this one is a temporary one. We're mostly putting seeds in it. So I can move that one. So then we can disassemble these 2 parts to put a room above, or a room here like we have above. Yeah, I need space for that. Oh, I need to move you as well. Ugh. Okay. I'm rearranging the base here. This is one of those things where I think if you have better foresight on how you're going to build the base, you can probably avoid doing. I did not think far enough ahead. Okay, and then I want to do a big one in its place. We need another super alloy for that. Easy enough to do. There's the tier 2 beehive. Let's see, nice big one. And then I still want those living compartments. Put that the wrong way around. still the wrong way around. It really wants to be built the wrong way around. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay, that one's the right way around because we built it the wrong way around to the other spot. There we go. So, you're not going to be able to tell from inside, but we have the glass one up doors, so these will upstairs will match downstairs. Now we have this big space here, and this big space is actually where I want these final chests to be. Oh, and we have the blueprint for circuit boards, so I can now make circuit boards. I no longer have to go looking for them, which is convenient. Okay, so I think that is a demand for all the seeds. All the basic seeds, at least. Flower seeds. The bots are coming in there. I'll shuffle them over there. Do food on this one. So demand food seeds. Our character's a bit thirsty, so let's go get some food. Or get some water. Over to the lake. Hydrate up. Now what do I need for the tier 2 beer hive over the tier 1? B super fertilizer, bioplastic. B tree bark, fertilizer, bio-nugget. So I get the super alloy back and trade it for up tier fertilizer and tree bark. Otherwise it's just a better one all around. Okay. Oh, I've got to take the honey out before I can disassemble it. Okay. Honey out, disassemble the beehive. Tier 2. There we go. Also conveniently holds more honey. We now have a bunch of space upstairs, and we have a bunch of space downstairs. So we got a little bit more we want to move around downstairs. Because ideally, on this floor, I want to do the same we did upstairs, and push it out another 2 if I can get that to fit. Let's move this table. So go to the effigies on display here. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna have to move the uranium chest. Although the temp fixes, I can just move the uranium chest over a little bit to the left. Okay. Okay. On you, delete the demands. Supply. You only got uranium in you, so we're going to set you to supply uranium. This is going to be the temporary storage. I'll actually probably put it right back where it was once we've rebuilt the thing. But moment demand uranium. The bots will pick the uranium up, move it from one chest to the next. Collect the harvested food. Take the seed out. Maybe don't need the indoor squash anymore. Okay. Are my bots busy or something? You supply uranium. You... Oh, I just put it on demand. That's why it's not working. Demand uranium. There go the bots. I forgot to empty inventory. Didn't have spot for everything in the locale. Okay, let me clear my inventory a little bit more. Because we want to go big. You finished emptying? Yes. Convenient. Okay. Then I want to do the big one. The big one is... I'm going to need that super ally back. And another piece of titanium. There we go. We got some flowers clipping through the floor, but that's fine. I might not have the... Yeah, I don't have the space to do the windows like we did up higher. So let's have to have that as a balcony. Yeah, I think that'll be fine as a balcony. Might still put a windows in, so we can see. That's cobalt, so that's actually pretty easy to do. Iron and cobalt. Grab a little more iron. You know, we got a little close to some of our existing machinery outside, but it'll work. That's part of the reason why we've got some flowers coming up through the floor. And yeah, now we can just move the uranium chest back. Need a little more iron to do that. demand uranium. And I'm going to say that you, instead of demanding it, now supply it. So there's the Serena butterfly larva. Let's see what that takes to build. Rare larva, tier 2 mutagen, and fertilizer. Now technically it's a lottery, I think, on here. Yeah, it's a lottery, so it'll be a toss-up between these two. Of course, we can go find this in the wild. Serena, I believe we can find in the wild. Well, I say wild. The final alien location will carry it. Did you end up full? You ended up full. Okay, so I need more chests up here for the storing of the seeds. Just take all the iron. Apparently I'm running out of iron. Your job will be to request the zeolite. Then upstairs we'll do a chest. Second chest for seeds. Food seeds. Oh, that's a tree seed. That's why that one didn't move. I haven't set one up for tree seeds yet. You're packed up. Cool. Let's make this the tree seed home. I suppose we just throw the one seed in for the moment. So this will bring all the tree seeds to it. We, of course, have exactly one tree seed that isn't in a tree farm, so that's why there's only one seed there. You're in a little bit of an awkward spot, so we really like you to be cleaned out. So set you to supply. The seeds will start to move. They start to move. The engine won't, of course. I still have enough to set up another chest, so let's set another one up. That'll probably end up being another one of those, because we're full in there. Rock of some sort coming down. Oh, super allies right now, this guy. I'm not even gonna go out and lava harvest that. That's just too much effort to avoid rocks on the head. Too much effort. So I'm liking the new and improved base here. Set you up to receive the normal seeds. Well, we hit the tier 5 drill. Here on the base. What do I need for the tier 5 drill over the tier 4 drill? So, tier 4 is a bunch of super alloy, osmium, super alloy, okay. And just makes it rods. So it's 2 super alloy rods and osmium rod for each tier 5 drill. I guess the osmium is easy. It's actually going to be the super alloy rod that's going to be the complicated component there. Now let's get one of these. Because I can afford one right now, let's say. And then we'll hold off until we get the next tier of drills from building more. That way I can set the drill up for mining super alloy. Well, building these will help get to that drill, so chicken the egg problem. This is a pressure optimizer, so we're getting extra pressure out of that. Oh, coming up on the pulsar quartz. So we just unlocked that. 30 kilotons is another type of fish egg. I can probably get animals going a little bit faster if I make a second fish egg. Because right now we've got spots for 2 and we've only got 1 fish in there. So I need to make another fish egg. Oh, I could benefit from making another fish egg. Phytoplankton B, tier 3 mutagen, and fertilizer. I think we've got everything except for the phytoplankton B, which is probably in the trap. Oh, and there's just straight up fish eggs in the trap as well. That's fair. This is better fish. Yep. And over here, are we down to just engines? Engines and obsidian. Okay, there's going to the contents of that. And we'll actually make this a place that just demands engines. So if you find engines while we're out about, we can do the sort of the throw up a crate, say supply everything, throw the things we don't want into it, or that we do want into it. The bots will go grab it and bring it back to base. So an example here is we've just made a container with engines, demanding engines. So if we find more engines while we're out about, we don't need to personally bring them back. The bots will do it for us. Automation. Convenient when it works. Fish eggs in there. So we've hit pulsar quartz. What the recipe for that is? Probably not convenient. The question is, what do I make it in? It's not in the advanced craft station. Not in the tier 2 craft station. And you? Yes. Osmium, zeolite, iridium, uranium, methane cartridge. Okay, so pulsar quartz is surprisingly cheap. Because I can get the bot set up to bring all that back, and I can have them all haul it to. I think I have you. Say display everything. Yeah, I could just have them all haul it to an autocrafter making pulsar quartz. So that wouldn't actually be too hard. Although we'd probably want to wait until we get the tier 3 miners so that the miners don't jam. We're halfway there. Meantime, I should do more tier 2 beehives. So more fertilizer, more bioplastic. No, it was the squash for the tier 2 fertilizer. Oop. Inventory is full. We'll drink the water. Eat the food. I'm going to need the honey, but I don't need it right now. Drop the honey. Okay. Oh, I need more algae for that. Oops. Into the ocean. Well, into the lake. Okay, and then I need the bioplastic nuggets. Because we're looking at the difference between tier 1... Oh, actually, I don't need the bioplastic nuggets. I should make more because we're out of them, but I don't need them because the upgrade returns... Well, the thing we're downgrading returns bioplastic nuggets. We're removing to replace, yeah. Yoink the honey, disassemble the beehive. Go to place the second one. So actually, I probably would... Yeah, I actually would have about enough space if I took those windows out to put some round ones in. I might do that in a moment. Oh, I need to do more beehives than I'd planned for, if I want to do that. Yeah, I need another pass. That's one plankton. I think I decided to do 3 because I had 3 things of bark. Go. Another piece of bark. Then I can assemble the last one. Of course, the bioplastic nugget is the one we dropped on the floor. See the bioplastic nugget in the mess. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now I can disassemble windows. Replace with the other type of window. So I need some titanium form. Oh, which is going to be inside, right? If I had some. Oh, I also need the cobalt, so I can't put the cobalt back because I need it. I don't need the super howler right now, so put that back in the network. There we go. Yeah, I don't know which of the DLCs are moons. And one of the things they changed in 2.0 is the moons you see in the sky now reflect the terraforming state on the moons. Oh, do not have the ground clearance? Oh, that would be so disappointing. I don't have the ground clearance. At least that's what it looks like. Check from inside. I suspect the answer is, in fact, no. Yeah, I don't have the ground clearance. Okay, then these have to be these windows anyway. Base just unlocked something. Genetic extractor. Allows the extraction of genes from living things. Laser quartz, pulsar quartz, solar quartz, osmium rod, circuit board, tier 3 mutagen. Okay, let's reduce our inventory a little bit here so we can go grab what we want in a bit. Actually, I need the pulsar. So we want to make one of those. That means I need to get a pulsar quartz and a solar quartz and a blazer. Grab you. We'll go grab the quartz. I know where to look. But actually, let's do that early next part. We're 48 minutes into this one. It's time for a part break. So we're making progress. We're maybe not making progress the way I was thinking of making progress because things completed faster than I wanted them to. We need to probably... well, I don't need to. I want to. Can probably get another few animal rockets going. And animals... was that... oh, it must have been a biomass launch. Yeah, it was a biomass launch. We should get more insect rockets going. You can see insects are going pretty quickly, but that's only with one insect rocket. We could easily launch like 3 more if we put our mind to it, which will quadruple the output. There's not necessarily a lot more here to pick up, although we're 1/4 of the way to the last frog egg, so if we could happily get up to the last frog egg, that would probably be nice. And then we're looking at doing more animal stuff. And then there's fish eggs, aquarium, genetic synthesizer. Here's the butterfly farm upgrade. We'd like that. I'm not sure where the fish... amphibian farm... oh, the amphibian farm's there. So we're a little way off from the amphibians, but we're going to want to do amphibians as well. So having that accessible when we get to amphibians would be nice. So we're making progress. Insects are moving pretty quickly. And then plants, we've picked everything up on plants, so plants is just tonnage at this point for the generalized biomass. So if you're watching on YouTube, we'll have another part up tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. We are going to take a slightly longer break here, so I can go make a new cup of tea. It is the midstream tea time. I will go make a good old cup of standard English tea, and then I will be back to record another 2 parts. So with that, I'm going to wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part and or stream, and bye for now.